Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make an empire waist dress. Now an empire waist, for those of you who don't know, is higher than your natural waistline. And the empire waist comes about right under your bust, maybe a little bit lower. And the empire waist, I think, is very flattering for all different body shapes and sizes. And that's what's so great about this look. And it's actually very simple to make. It's a very simple dress. And if you wanted, you could add sleeves, you could add whatever you want. Make it as long, as short as you want, strapless, whatever you want to do. This is totally customizable. This is just what I did. And you can make it more casual by using more casual materials such as a print cotton, that'd be fun, or knit, which would give you a little more wiggle room if you mess up, which is totally fine. I suggest maybe lining the top. That might be a little easier to be able to hem the top with, because as you can see, this hemming job was not very good. This fabric isn't very good to hem. Speaking of which, the fabric I used is this light blue satin. This dress was requested on Tumblr, and I will link her Tumblr down below because I cannot pronounce her username. But she requested something flattering and simple and casual, and like I said, change the fabric, it could be casual. So this is what I came up with, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you want to know how to make this, then stay tuned. Alright, so to start off with, you're going to need to measure your bust and divide that by 2, and then add 2 inches, and that'll be for the top. And then for the skirt, you'll need your hips divided by 2 plus 3 inches, and then by the lengths you want. Alright, so to start off with, you're going to have your fabric folded right sides together, and you're going to put the measurement that you got after you did the math for your bust, and mark that. And then mark by the length of your bust. Now take a tank top that fits you well, and you put that in the middle of the 2 marks, and you're going to trace out just the neck and armholes. This is just a good guide to use. What I actually did was I traced just on one side, so I did half of the neck hole and 1 armhole, and then I actually folded the fabric in half and cut it in half so it would be even on both sides. So now cut out those pieces. As you can see, it's in half here. And set that aside. Now you're going to take your remaining fabric and fold it in half right sides together, and take the measurement you got for your hips after you did the math by the length you want the skirt, which will be you want to measure from under your bust to the length you want, and mark that plus a few inches for the hem allowance. Then I folded it in half again so I get both sides even, and then go ahead and cut it out. Alright, now that all the pieces are cut out, you're going to sew them together. So for the skirt, put them right sides together and sew up the side seams. For the top, put it right sides together, and you're going to stitch the side seams and then the top of these straps. Alright, so take some elastic that is the same measurement as your underbust minus about half an inch to an inch, and sew the ends together. And then you're going to put this ring over the edge of the top of your skirt. And when you do this, you're going to stretch the elastic while you sew. And when you stretch it and then sew down while it's stretched, it'll gather the fabric underneath it so that the fabric will stretch with it. Just gently pull and sew. And I use a zigzag stitch for this method. Ta-da! Okay, so now you're going to flip the skirt right side out. And then take the top and you're going to put it over the skirt. And I went from the bottom, it was just easier. And you're going to attach it right sides together to the top of the skirt. And you want to match the side seams. So you can just pin the side seams, and then the rest is just stretching and sewing. So that way it's even on both sides. So now you're going to flip the entire thing right side out. And all that's left to do is try it on and mark the hem that you want. So go ahead and hem the bottom, and you're going to also hem the sleeve holes and the neck. You could also line the top, which would actually make it easier. So there's another option. But go ahead and hem the bottom. And the last step, you're going to take a long strip of fabric, and I did about 3 or 4 inches, and cut a strip, and then fold it in half, right sides together, sew it, turn it inside out, stitch up the edges, and you got your sash. This color reminded me of Cinderella, sort of, so I thought a crown tiara would be appropriate to go with the ensemble. But you can do whatever you want. And I did this hairstyle. It's just like a twisted up-a-do, twisted on either side, wrapped bun thing. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, as always, just let me know in the comments below or on any social media sites I have listed in the description box. Always feel free to contact me here or there, here or any of my social media, here, anywhere, whatever. And if you have any requests, always let me know. Always don't hesitate to ask in the comments or on social media, as always. And also, if you make this or anything from any of my previous videos, and you take a picture and you post it, then you need to tag me because I want to see it. Or you can post it on my Facebook page, which is listed down below. Or you can post it to any social media sites I have listed and use the hashtag or like the @ sign, tag me so I can see it, with PHERYLO. So be sure and tag me, which is my YouTube username. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up because I really appreciate it. And then you can see more of my videos, and that will be great for me. I don't know if that'll be so great for you, but I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time.